right, so I was cutting cups, and it was dark out. So I work with a headlight.
Yeah.
Got my headphones on, listening to a book.
Yeah.
And I'm out in the middle of the course. Like nobody, I mean, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. The mowers are in different sections. I'm away from everybody.
Okay.
So I can't hear anything and can't see anything except for the spotlight, you know. You've cut cups before, so you know it's a lot of up and down, stuff like that. You kind of gurgle your guts a little.
Yeah.
So to let one go. And it was like almost like a cartoon kind, like a big throaty kind of. So it go, and I'm paying attention. Like I bend over and I'm like, I'm just going to let this out. And boom, it blows out. And I kind of stand up and turn around. There's somebody there.
Oh. Golfer or just a weather worker?
No, just another word. I had headphones on. I didn't hear him fucking pull up and then have lights on. The lights weren't, it didn't flash. I didn't see, and there's not supposed to be anybody there.
Yeah.
But they needed something, and they knew where I was. It's like, all right, well,
thanks for shitting on me.
I did not shit my pants. Luckily, we're outside, so you can't smell that because I think I had like fucking Burger King onion rings the day before, so you know how that's fucking smelling. But
yeah,
that's always, it's like you turn around like, and it's people you know, like I'd fart in front of you, but
exactly.
it's the I didn't know anybody was there.
Yeah, it's almost like the one somebody's there. You try to make it like a little quieter.
Right.
But it's like, nobody's around. I'm just going to let this one fly. Yeah. I had to, I'm in the middle, literally me teaching the other day and had to leave. Had to have the actual main teacher take over because I had to shit so bad. It hit me within, I could feel something coming on, but I'm like, okay, I can wait till after my portion's done. I think I can make it. Nope, middle of it. Just left the room.
Gotta go.
I said, you got this for a couple minutes. I just left the room. And of course, all the fucking kids know exactly why I left. I come back in. They're like, everything okay? I'm like, yeah, everything came out fine. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know.
Are you sick? No.
Nope.
This is just
had to go.
That was like the old Louis C.K. stand-up when the doctor says, now, when you have a bowel movement, how many of them in a week are an emergency? And he's like, Doc, at this point in time, every shit is an emergency.
I gotta get it out.
Gotta go. Well, I had that, welcome back to I almost shit my pants. Yeah. That's kind of I hadn't had any of these stories, but like over the weekend, with a noon game, I work in the morning. So sometimes it gets a stretch to get down to my brother's house in time.
Yeah.
So I leave work, I go home to take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like I got like a half hour, take a shower, get dressed, start heading out. So I'm walking through the house, getting ready for a shower, turn the shower on, go back to get something. Obviously in the nude, walking down the hallway back to the bathroom, and it hits me like instant, oh my God.
Yeah.
So like, I barely make it to the toilet, but then but it wasn't like a splatter. It was, it was a torpedo.
Yeah.
But the whole thought process that I had after was, oh my God, what if I wouldn't have made it and I laid a turd in my hallway? Because
it's the worst.
I didn't have any shorts on. It was just like a turd just plops on your floor.
Isn't it so weird how shitting your pants is better than shitting on the floor?
Yeah, it's like, well, I've ruined clothing. Or... I have wood floors, so it's like I technically just wipe this up. Yeah. But
gotta stick my.
But that was the whole thought of my how my day would have been ruined.
Oh, you wouldn't have been able to go anywhere.
I can't come down. Why? Because I shit on my floor.
On my own floor.
Oh, on your bathroom floor? You didn't? No, in my hallway.
Had to put my own nose in it.
Yeah, just fucking slap myself. You're supposed to go in the fucking toilet.
That'd have been bad.
Yeah.
That'd been real bad.
Speaking of pieces of shit.
Talking about John Gruden?
There's another one. I was going to say Brady, but...
Oh, okay. Yeah, Brady. Fuck you. Beating the piss out of us.
Dog breaks, and mine was terrible.
I got dead. I have only...
You're bad.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
There's only 15 people in it, and you can't crack top 10.
I've cracked I got 9th 2 weeks ago, and that's the top 10. That's the only time I've cracked the top 10. I can't fucking get it right.
Well, that was I'll tell you what, it was a look that I had, and this is just the decisions that I make.
Uh-huh.
I made one good one because everybody's gotten hurt for me.
Yeah.
Every week I've had somebody go down in the first quarter, and once that happens,
you're screwed.
It's over.
Yeah.
So I was literally going to pick one guy, and I'm like, it feels like he's going to get hurt, so I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And he did.
Yeah.
But then I also said, I was good. Yeah, Antonio Brown was coming back. I'm like, they're going to try to get him involved. I'll go Brady and Brown. I'm like, no, I don't like that game. So I went a different route. It's like, oh, well, he threw 5 touchdowns. Brown caught 2.
Fuck.
And it's like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm. I had Brown in my lineup, too, and I took him out. I was like, fuck.
I'm like donating to the fans, I guess.
I guess, man. Actually, I had a friend
I don't even know that he listens anymore, that little bastard.
I had a friend text me and goes, it's sad that the 2 guys who run the league and the podcast are getting the last 2.
I don't know where I finished. I quit looking at it. But
you were 14th.
Was I?
Yeah, we were 14 and 15.
I knew after the 1 o'clock session, it's like, this is bad. I hung in there. I was actually I was in first for a little bit, and then I was in between first and fourth through the second half, and then it just fucking took a turn.
Yeah, we ended up 14th and 15th. Yeah, it wasn't good. It was not good for the old Wideside.
Yeah, I'm in that 2 weeks in a row. I finished like 5th and 4th or whatever.
Yeah,
but
nope. I haven't. I've cracked the top 10 once. Looking to try to get on that.
I mean, honestly, it gets into. For me, it's the running back position is so tough because everybody's so expensive.
I know.
But then it's like here's a $9,000 running back. And if you don't want that, here's a $4,000 running back that may or may not play.
Yeah, it's in between. You can't have 2 people worth over $8,000 if you want a full team. It's like, do I sacrifice the defense and get just hopefully we get positive points?
Well, the best I did this year, I can't remember how many points. Well, I finished top 5, and whoever won, won by more than that. But they're cheaters.
Yeah.
But I had to. Basically, I had to take a flyer on a defense.
Okay.
That it was like, well, they're a really shitty defense, but the offense they're playing is shitty. So they ended up getting a couple picks.
Yeah.
But I ended up with 9 points.
Nice.
That it was like, all right. I only spent $3,200 on my defense, so
I can make
the fact that it didn't go negative
was a positive. Yeah, I can't get this shit right.
Yeah, I guess we're going to round about it on pieces of shit.
Yeah.
It's everybody else in the league.
Yeah.
For beating us up.
This is our league.
Yeah. We created this thing to have fun.
Yeah.
And it's not fun.
It's not fun. Let us win.
It's fucking costing money.
I texted one of the guys in the league, and you know him. I was like, hey, don't forget to add your donation to the fund here. And I got dead last, so I got to quit talking shit, too.
Yeah.
It's not going well for me. Not going well for me.
Well, I feel like we've mentioned every week that we're fucking terrible at it.
Yeah. Not good.
It was better last year when there was only 4 of us. And we were just trading money. Well, I won this 3 weeks in a row. Well,
I won $350.
As it comes out, we all suck. All the original participants aren't any good at it.
No.
And
not.
I feel like your uncle's been a top 5er, but he can't crack through.
Nope.
I can't believe your Brady won, though. I mean, Brady. I feel like he shouldn't.
Won. He
handled
by like 50 points.
Yeah.
He just smoked people.
And I know he's your brother-in-law, but he should never win anything. I mean.
Yeah. Bastard.
That's just for if he ever listens to this.
I'm going to have him listen just to this episode. Fuck you, Brady.
Yeah, you just listen to the first 10 minutes because I rarely see him anymore, so I don't get to talk shit to him. Mm-hmm. I should text him just like random shitty things.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while. Here's what I don't like about you.
Oh, man.
And I feel like he would appreciate that.
Yeah, he would. He would appreciate that. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But, if we're going to talk about him, we'll just move over to John Gruden.
Yeah. Same level.
Kind of. He's disappointing a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disappointing 14 of us. I mean, that. Okay.
Are you surprised?
No.
Me either. Okay, good.
But I just want to say this, and I don't want it to sound weird. It's basically would be based off of almost like a stand-up of how somebody with the Bill Clinton thing.
Yeah.
But it would be, obviously, John Gruden's a piece of shit, and he resigned, needed to happen. He's a terrible fucking football coach in the first place. He should have never had that job. Keyshawn Johnson loved it when he said that. He's a fucking used car salesman.
Yeah.
You take out Tony Dungy's defense, and he's a under 500 coach.
Yeah.
But the way I want to say this is, this obviously is an investigation into the culture of the football team.
Yeah.
Imagine having a culture so bad that you got another team's coach fired that's never worked for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
No, seriously. Seriously.
It's like, and now the Schefter shit comes out today.
About Bruce Allen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
haven't read any of it, but
basically Schefter wrote an article. It was unpublished, and he sent it basically to Allen for edits of, should I add anything else, take anything out? Of like, well, write your fucking story.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, the Gruden stuff. Well, and it, and I love that the meme was the, who ordered the code red?
Yeah.
On fucking John Gruden.
It was nice.
Because, it comes out, the timing was weird. That the DeNorris Smith stuff, of what he said there.
Yep.
Mainly for the fact that Smith was up for a vote to lose his job with the NFLPA, and this shit comes out.
Yep.
And Gruden kind of brushes it aside.
Mm-hmm.
Had to know in the back of his head that, hey, I sent other fucking emails that they have them.
Yeah.
So a day later, it's like, okay, here's the rest of the shit.
Yep.
He's like,
it's like, we gave you an opportunity to admit to a lot of things, but you didn't, and here you go.
An opportunity to be a fucking human and admit that you fucked up.
Pretty much. He played it off.
Yeah.
He played it off.
Yeah, I'm done talking about this. It's no big deal.
The problem that I have with it, and he's not going to be the only one. He's not the only coach like this.
650,000 emails.
He's not the only coach like, and he was already a guy who thought he could say whatever he wanted. Already. Then, he stops coaching and goes into the booth.
Right.
Everybody in America talked him up.
Absolutely.
So you gave an already ego guy more ego, who is already kind of says whatever the hell he wants, and you gave him that power.
Yeah.
You gave him the more power. He's just going to keep saying that shit. That's why I'm not surprised by it. I'm like, when that came out of what he says, like, yeah, I guarantee he just thinks he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Right.
You mean you listen to his camp stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just, he's that kind of guy. Now, I didn't think it would be as far as it went.
Right.
But, I'm not surprised by it one bit.
Well, the weird thing is, with the two things at one, it's weird the fact that these are the stories we've gotten and gotten nothing from Washington.
Yeah, I know.
This is an NFL investigation, so the NFL, like Roger Goodell, is in charge of this investigation of like, he's releasing stuff.
Yeah.
Or one of the people that work for him are releasing shit behind their back, which 100%, there's only so many people that work here. You're all just fired.
Exactly.
It's one of those things of like, he's picking and choosing, and it's either John Gruden talks shit about him. The thing about the female refs of like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Are they good at their job?
Exactly.
Do the job.
What's it matter?
What's it matter?
And I don't get, like, at this point in time, people are fucking gay. Like, it's just what it is.
The one guy is on his team.
Yes, on his team. What if they're a good football player? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Hey, you got 15 sacks last year, and you're like, guys, we're going to give you an extension. I mean, who gives a shit?
What do you do on the field?
Yeah.
Are you good at football?
We're going
to give you money then.
We'll keep you. Well, there was emails about him bad-mouthing Jeff Fisher for drafting Michael Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, and Jeff Fisher comes back with, he was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, and we drafted him in the 6th round.
Yeah.
Like, he was
That's a guy that's not making your...
No.
Everybody freaks out about, man, they gave up a 6th-round pick. Man, those guys are usually... No. Those guys usually get cut. And or on your practice squad.
If you were looking at college stats, you were getting a steal of a pick in the 6th round.
It's a flyer.
Yeah, he had like 13 sacks in college. That's a lot. That's a lot in college football. I mean, he wasn't a slouch, man. I just don't. It just doesn't make any sense. Like what? And
for one thing, of like, could the guy play in the NFL? Turns out he wasn't good enough to play in the NFL.
Yeah,
but you have to draft him.
Yeah,
because he did that in the SEC.
Yes,
from Missouri.
Who's not good at football.
It's the only defensive player they had, so the other team was aware of him.
Yeah, exactly.
So the fact that you knew he's getting doubles, he was still getting sacks.
Yeah,
you got to take a look.
Yeah, and I know, like, I'm sure we've all said shit we fucking take back. Why are you sending it in emails?
That's the other weird thing.
Why are you sending it in emails? You can't go talk to the guy? I mean,
and that's the other thing, too, of like...
you don't have enough balls to say what you want in front of somebody?
You send all these emails of like, hey, at what point in time do people clean out their fucking folders or whatever? Like, this was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not saying that it shouldn't. I know a lot of people are like, this was 10 years ago. It shouldn't be. Well, I'm sure he feels the same fucking way.
I can't imagine him changing all that
changed.
much. Yeah.
But the fact of like, man, they still, like, shit didn't get, I mean, because this is that was kind of it was a do-nothing email. He didn't even work in the NFL. He worked for ESPN.
Yeah.
But, like, how does shit never get deleted?
Yeah, I know. And why wasn't this brought up in 2011? Is it just because it wasn't being investigated by them?
They found it yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
Well, because they've been weeding through... Well, when that story came out, they're not...
It's just... I'm not shocked one bit. I mean, I'm glad he's got what he's got.
But it's... The funny thing is like... they went after John Gruden. Okay. Needed to. I mean... But then it's like, at the time, though, he worked for ESPN... And then the second one to fall is another guy that works at ESPN. Of like, hey, you guys. And then after that releases, the whole Schefter thing, and then Schefter is the breaking news that ESPN wins the Monday night playoff game, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be playing playoff games on Monday night. That's a Sunday thing.
Yep.
Because you're fucking that team over.
Yeah.
Now they have to play on Sunday again? I guarantee somebody gets fucked over and has to play on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, well, we know it's a Monday night, but the AFC plays on Saturday.
No, it's
so
stupid. Stupid.
Well, it's only the most important time of the year. Thanks for fucking us over.
It played on Sunday. Do Sunday night and put it on ESPN. Call it something else.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb. But I mean, it's a big situation, and it's not done. Not done by far. I mean, there's going to be all kinds of shit.
What I think the Gruden thing is didn't the Allen have a bunch of pictures of his cheerleaders naked that he was sending to Gruden?
Yeah.
Like they were masturbating together?
I don't know about that, but I mean...
Had to be.
It's the only thing that could happen.
What, you're not sending naked pictures to a buddy of yours and not saying, hey, at 10:15, we're both going to look at these pictures and masturbate. I mean, why else would you send them?
It'd be a funny email.
That would be... So at some point in time, they're going to get a hold of the whole email, and then people will start editing it, and it's going to be like this, and it's going to be shit like that. But, like, the fact that we were off last week because I just couldn't do it. And the fact that we still started the show off, outside of the other talk, with John Gruden as opposed to Urban Meyer.
Yes.
Sticking his fingers in a butthole.
Yeah.
And who's happier than Urban Meyer right now? Like,
yes. Oh, thank God.
Thank God for John Gruden.
John Gruden fucked up. I'm good. I'm out of it.
I think we all agree that Urban Meyer's done. Like, he'll finish the season out. It's over.
And for sure. For sure.
All I can think of is seeing that of like all the angles and all the... is fucking 21 Jump Street. He's like, guys out there finger popping each other's assholes.
That's funny. My favorite thing that came out after the whole Meyer thing is at the practice, they go to break and they say grind on 3.
Yeah.
Like, and they all start laughing.
Nobody's ever said that in the history of football.
No.
Grind.
Yes, grind on. Like, that's like, you don't even have the respect of your own players right now.
And I think it's his fault.
Yeah, because he just walked in and was
not the fact that he was finger popping someone's asshole, but the fact that he didn't just come in and goes, whoo, fucking stuck my foot in it, boys.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know from me, hey, I'm sorry that I'm bringing attention to the team, but,
He didn't even say anything like that.
You've seen her.
Yeah.
What, I mean.
He's like, sorry.
Just come up and own it. And those guys, they're going to laugh.
Exactly.
But if you make the joke about it, it's over. But when you come in and you're kind of like canceling meetings and it's like, this is why when they say this isn't fucking college.
Yeah, it's not college.
It's not fucking college.
Yeah.
Like you could just like if this happened and he was in college, you say, sorry, I did that. We're not going to talk about it. And it's over because those kids can't do shit. You're going to take their scholarship.
Yep.
These guys are like,
fuck you, man.
Motherfucker, I make more than you.
Yeah, it's just, he's got to be happy that Gruden fucked up.
Yeah.
All the heat's off me now. Yeah.
But that was I can't imagine like his fucking wife, like, because she's getting backlash on Twitter. Like she came out and said something, which good for her for saying whatever she's saying. I mean, but then you go back to the other thing with him of like, what fucking head coach doesn't go home with his team?
No shit.
You have money.
Yeah.
Fly the fuck back to Ohio.
Yeah. What?
Here's a thought. Fly your kids down.
Yeah.
Kid couldn't get time off of work. She doesn't need to have a fucking job. You could pay it. That's basically why you took this job was to leave money to your kids.
Yes.
I mean.
Yeah, fly your wife down. Why isn't she there?
Why is she not?
Why is she not? That's just weird. Weird. You put yourself in a shitty situation, buddy.
Yeah. 100%.
You're Urban Meyer and you're going to a club. What do you think is going to happen?
He owns it.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen?
You're Urban Meyer at your place that you own that is named after you.
Yes.
In Columbus, of where you're a legend.
Yeah.
Nah, nobody's going to film me here.
Nope.
Because people don't take pictures of people that they're shocked to see.
Yeah, especially with
hey, it's the middle of an NFL season. Didn't expect to see him here.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a hot blonde grinding on him.
Yeah.
Yes, and your hand is... If the hand was just down, I don't think it would have been as big of a deal. Like, you could have just played it off as like, she wouldn't get away from me, and I didn't want to, you know what I mean? But your hand was up inside her. I mean, there might have been a hole in the jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have put the hole in the jeans.
At least was one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a... I mean, just obviously you can see the drunkenness in his face.
Just the...
Of like, yeah, fuck that up.
You fucked up. It's just...
And then I loved it on Twitter. Everybody that's coming out and goes, well, that saves it. He ain't going to USC. USC wouldn't fucking touch him now. I guarantee you, come fall time, if they haven't hired a coach and Urban Meyer gets shit cannon Jack,
Urban's a coach.
100% they're going, hey, you had that's a family thing. That's for you and your wife to decide. Why don't you come on over to the Trojans? Maybe we'll get some finger condoms for you. But, we need you here.
Yeah, we're going to bring John Gruden in as the OC.
Anybody that thinks that USC still wouldn't, they'd hire him today.
Oh, 100% they would hire him today.
If Jacksonville came out and said, we're done, fired.
They hired
2 days later.
They hired a known drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, Sarkisian was known as
They didn't fire him instantly when he was drinking in the locker room
I know.
during a game.
I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know it.
And he might have been when he started coaching that defense on the weekend.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Halftime, yeah. Oh, okay, we done bashing?
What do you feel? No.
Okay.
What do you feel about that Rattler?
He sucks.
I mean, I understand that, but Heisman front runner, #1 overall pick to, hey, motherfucker, you better transfer.
Yeah.
I mean, his life is over.
Yeah. He's
not over.
No, I mean,
he'll sell cars or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, it was like, you're the #1 overall pick of like...
You suck.
This kid came in the second half and has thrown more touchdown passes than you have this. And you played 5 fucking games.
Exactly. I knew he wasn't... I think we all... Obviously, when you have Baker, Kyler, Jalen, there's going to be a lull. Because you just don't get 4 in a row, And I don't think that he's as smart as Lincoln Riley.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't think he's smart enough to do the things that Riley wants him to do, which is why he gets put in a lot of bad situations. Now, against bad teams, he throw the ball to his open receiver. You know what I mean? I mean, that's
But
okay.
he wasn't even doing that.
No, he was not. And this kid comes in and is just better.
Yeah.
Honestly, it reminds
Texas
me.
defense might be the worst defense. I mean, being an Ohio State fan, our defense is bad.
Yeah.
Texas is fucking bad.
Just horrible. Now, this reminds me of the Trevor Lawrence situation with, the other quarterback he came in and took the job from.
Yeah.
He's just better.
Yeah.
He's just better. Own it. And, whether you want to transfer or not, go ahead.
That's fine.
Props to him for coming in on the 2-point conversion. You know what I mean?
I didn't even understand that.
I honestly don't think that the new guy knew the play. I think they had a specific play, and he probably never repped it.
That was just in that,
yes,
yeah.
they probably never repped it, and so I'm assuming they're like, okay, go in because you know it.
I was talking with my brother it was a weird thing because it's in a hindsight thing that you can say that what I was saying was stupid.
Yeah.
But them going for 2 there was not the smart fucking play.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, they got it, so it worked out, and they ended up winning.
And that's why I think...
But that's why I was telling Sean, I'm like, there's like 7 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
if you get it, you're tied. That's great. But if you don't get it and Texas scores again, now you're down 9. And at least,
Yeah.
You push that 2-point conversion off as long as you fucking can.
And I think it was a look that they knew Texas would give them.
And they couldn't.
And that's why I think Rattler went back in, because it was a specific set that they had practiced. But yeah, their defense is bad. I mean, Oklahoma's might be the second worst.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
Wow, is it not? They are going to get fucking throttled in the SEC if that keeps up.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking mangled.
So we got to, I mean, not much to talk about the Ohio State game. It was fucking 66 to whatever.
Yeah,
who cares? Fucking Bama, man.
Yeah.
They
didn't look good.
They didn't look good. I mean, just.
They looked out of sync.
Yeah.
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 They did. It looked like they played like a freaking West Coast game at midnight.
Right.
I mean, they just didn't look all together.
And that's about every 3 or 4 years they have one of those games. Like when they get beat by Mississippi State 4 years ago. They just happened to have Dak Prescott at the time.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, but it was like, because Texas A&M is fucking terrible.
They're not good at football.
They're not.
No.
And he just saved his job because he's a shit coach.
Yeah, he's not a good coach.
Terrible coach.
No, he bought himself another year.
Yeah. You're making $8 million a year to do as good a job as the guy before you.
Yeah. Kevin Sumlin didn't do anything wrong.
No.
Didn't do anything wrong at all. It's Texas A&M. You're not any good.
Yeah.
You're not any good. You never have been.
You're like, they talk about, well, Texas A&M is like, are you 4th in your state?
Yeah.
I mean, people are Texas fans.
Yeah.
Texas Tech's usually fucking better than you.
Uh-huh.
Baylor's coming along.
Yeah. And then you have Houston who's climbing it.
TCU?
Yes,
I was
exactly.
like, you are fucking bottom tier, man.
Yeah. I look back on it, I'm like, you're right. They always have one of these games. Now, whoever they play next is probably just in for a world of hurt. But everybody is mad about they didn't drop. Okay? They're not going to drop.
Yeah. Where are they going to drop to? They lost to a shitty unranked team.
Yes. That's fine. Who had 2 losses? Who gives a shit?
They're Alabama.
They're still the best team in the country.
You know what the weird thing is? Everybody wants to say this. Well, they lost. They don't deserve to be. They're going to win the national championship.
Yes.
That's what's going to happen.
Yes, they are. And if they don't, I'll admit I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen a consistent team to beat them yet. Texas A&M dropped their 2 losses to shitty fucking teams.
The only one that is Georgia, but they haven't played anybody yet.
No.
It's, well, they got to win against Clemson fucking sucks.
Yes.
Boston College almost beat Clemson and should have.
Yes, they should have. Hell, what was it? Was it Georgia Tech 2 weeks ago? They should have. They ran a stupid play to go for the win.
Yeah.
I mean, shit like that. It's just, they're not going to drop. What Ohio State fans out there, they're not going to drop. They're still the best team in the country. You can get pissy that Ohio State dropped after getting beat by Oregon. Oregon's not a very good football team.
No.
They're not.
No. They got beat by Stanford, and Stanford fucking sucks.
Yes. They're not good. It's just the way it is. It's not an SEC bias. It's not anything like that. They're just still the best fucking team.
The only thing that this is doing is you can see it coming down the track. Cincinnati's going to get fucked.
Oh,
hard.
100%.
They're going to be 2nd or 3rd, and they're going to get bumped out and not make the playoff.
100%. All it's showing,
see it coming.
Yeah. I mean, it's showing you that the 1-loss Bama and now a 1-loss Ohio State is still probably going to get in.
100%. Like, if Ohio State wins out, they're in.
Yeah. If Bama wins out, they're in, even with the 1 loss. Now, Cincinnati's going to have to win out.
Because the only thing, I was going to, obviously if Ohio State wins out, that means Iowa loses.
Mm-hmm.
But then what if if Bama beats Georgia in a close one, they both have one loss. They're both getting in. If Ohio State beats an undefeated Iowa in a field goal, they both probably get it. So if you have two SEC teams, and then Cincinnati sitting out there, and that's what I talked with my brother about once it happened, and it started happening. That's a big win for them to go in and beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame. That's fucking huge
win.
And I said, but you're going to start hearing it. They're going to say, well, that's not impressive. Notre Dame's not any good. Well, they were ranked fucking 10th.
Exactly. Yeah.
So how come, teams get credit when they're in, like.
There's everybody wanted this playoff because the BCS wasn't consistent. This fucking playoff thing isn't consistent until you expand it. Until you put it at least 8 teams, it's not fucking fair.
No,
it's not.
Cincinnati's not. And you can see it fucking coming.
Yeah.
The fact when they play fucking Memphis or whoever and only win by a touchdown, fucking told you.
Yeah, exactly.
They only beat Memphis by a touchdown. Alabama beat them by 60.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, oh, they're just going to get in there and Alabama's going to beat them fucking 55-7
because they haven't done that before to somebody.
Yeah, because they didn't do that to Notre Dame or Ohio State or fucking Clemson. I mean,
they haven't done that
that's
before.
never happened.
Yeah,
I love when everybody uses that argument with Alabama. It's like, yeah, they do that to everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, you make a really good point with the 1-loss Georgia, 1-loss Iowa, 1-loss Alabama, 1-loss Buckeyes. I mean, what are you doing?
Because at that, I mean, you're gonna hear that. Well, they got beat by Oregon, but if this all plays out, they also had 3 top 10 wins. At this, at that point, because it's not like Penn State dropped.
Yeah.
You know, Penn State won that game. Their quarterback got hurt.
Exactly.
I mean, but that's football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's football, baby. That's how it works.
It's going to be so interesting to hear people try to justify shit when they know that they're wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really, really going to be interesting to listen to those guys talk about Cincinnati.
Yeah.
To talk about Alabama, especially if they all went out. If we fast forward, 6-7 weeks, when they're going into the conference title games, if it's what we just said, everybody's sitting there is like, yeah, Cincinnati's not getting in.
Yeah.
They're just not.
Well, and this just goes, and that's not even talking about Oklahoma.
Yeah.
If Oklahoma just keeps having this where they just keep skidding by, but they don't lose. Now, if they lose the way they've played this year, they're gone.
They're gone.
But if they just skim through and keep winning by field goals and go undefeated, for sure Cincinnati's out.
Yeah. Yeah. For
sure.
And, let's not take away from the fact that Michigan hasn't looked bad.
No.
Michigan, if last year's team loses to Nebraska.
Right. They should have.
They should have lost to Nebraska, but last year's team loses to Nebraska.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a different, it feels different watching games. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't seem like, oh, fuck, we're back on offense.
Yeah.
Like last year was like, how can they fuck up again? How can they not score? How can they do that? You know what I mean? It's just now it seems like they're playing with a lot more confidence. Like when Harbaugh first got there.
Yeah.
That
was the thing. Like Saturday night, like I left my brother's. I was so fucking tired. Like dog tired. Laying on the couch, kind of in and out. In Alabama, as I flip that game on, I'm just playing. I'm going to fall asleep on the couch. I'll wake up tomorrow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then watching that, and it's like I'm staying up and staying up and staying up. And then it's getting to the end of like, A&M, if you made me stay up till fucking midnight for you to lose this at the end. Man.
Gonna fucking punch Jimbo Fisher right in the face.
Drive right the fuck down there into College Station.
Yeah. Douchebag. What a fucking terrible name.
Jimbo.
I was thinking College Station, but Jimbo's not a very good name.
Both. I'm the head ball coach. I'm Jimbo. I live in College Station.
It's not as good as
fuck yourself.
The old Lions offensive coordinator, Jim Bob Cooter.
That's awesome. That's a great fucking name. You know what you never hear behind that name? Offensive guru.
Yeah. Jim Bob Cooter, offensive guru.
You were only ever coaching defense or special teams, pal.
He was their offensive coordinator.
I know, that's why you don't have a job anymore.
Jim Bob Cooter, you're the offensive line
everybody
coach.
loved him.
Yeah, I know they did.
I think they just liked his name.
Yeah. Cooter.
Hey, Cooter.
Jimmy B. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, college football, it's going to come down to this year, is the year. If, like I said, if everything plays out how we've been talking about it, you got to expand. You have to expand. I mean, I don't think Cincinnati, the Ritter kid obviously is, if he's a fifth-year quarterback, that makes a huge difference.
It's a big deal.
Big deal.
Kid should win the Heisman.
Yeah. I mean, that if the Ole Miss quarterback doesn't do something to fuck him up, I mean, he's in the talk too.
Yeah.
He doesn't look bad. But this was the year.
This is it.
This is it, because they're not going to be they'll be pretty good next year, you know.
Yeah.
But you're training a new quarterback,
right?
You know, this is the guy's
build,
fucking.
This is the build up.
This is his fifth year with Vrabel, Fickle. You know, this was supposed to be the year, and they're going to get fucked.
You can, because
they're going to get
just
fucked.
See it coming.
Yeah, it's going to be wild.
But think about that. Like, okay, say Oklahoma loses.
Mm-hmm.
Say that scenario works out to where it's just like Georgia and Alabama have this epic game.
Yep.
Alabama obviously would have to win that game for both of them to get in. And then Ohio State and Iowa have this epic fucking game. And Ohio State has to win that game for both. If you go SEC 2 and Big Ten 2, you bump out Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You tell me that all of a sudden now the Pac-12 and them is like, maybe we should fucking expand if it's just going to be these two fucking
exactly
teams. Especially if everything. Now, Iowa's a good team because they're just a well-coached defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point in time, they're going to intercept the ball from you.
Yeah,
because
they're good at that.
I love their defense because they are betting that your quarterback can't be patient.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to drop back in this zone with our eyes in the backfield, and we're just waiting for you to fuck up because you're going to say, well, maybe I can push it in there, and you can't.
You can't because we're right
they're
there.
looking at you.
Yep.
That's the difference in a zone.
Mm-hmm.
And they've always been that way. Are they a great team? No.
They're
a good team.
They're solid. Yeah.
But if the Big Ten would trend the way that this year is, like Penn State's really good, Ohio State's Ohio State.
Yeah.
Michigan's on the comeback. Iowa's good.
Yep.
If Nebraska could do
Wisconsin
anything,
can find a quarterback.
Wisconsin could throw the ball.
Yeah.
Of like you start trending that of like, fuck, now there's like 4 good teams in the Big Ten, and then you have the SEC of like, you motherfuckers are out.
Yeah, you're done.
Because we make more money than you.
Yep.
They're never going to pick you. And that's what you can see it already for Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Is, big brands, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State. And, people don't think about it. I was a big brand.
Yeah.
They're going to fill that fucking stadium.
100%.
Of like, is Cincinnati?
Yeah.
100% they will.
Yeah.
But they don't know.
Yeah. They're giving the opportunity.
People are going to watch Alabama versus Cincinnati on, what's the ratings for that?
Mm-hmm.
With Ohio State in a playoff game, you're getting 14 million people. You know that.
Yep.
Iowa, first time in a playoff game.
Yeah, it's going to be rocking.
It's going to be big.
Yep.
Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. You never know.
They're gonna say, I'm not watching it. Especially when how they do the fucking playoff of like, let's put it on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay, people are going to stay in to watch Alabama drum a Cincinnati team.
Mm-hmm.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, this was their year, man. They're going to get so fucked.
Yeah.
So fucked. And
it's so sad, too, because I like, obviously, we're from Ohio. I like Cincinnati.
Yeah, rooting for them.
I mean, I understand that. I mean, we're Ohio State people, but we're Ohio people deep down, And Cincinnati's always that feel good, like, come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like their, I mean, I took the recruiting visit down there. It was fantastic. The people were nice. I mean, the whole campus was nice. The stadium's so sweet. It's like, it feels like you're literally sitting on the field no matter where you sit, because the field is so low. It sits so deep in a hole that you literally feel like you're on the fucking field the whole time. Yeah. It's just a cool feeling down there.
And that's another one, too, of like, if everything goes well, Cincinnati wins out, and they make the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the number one thing, because everybody's like, well, they don't have a chance to beat Alabama. And they probably don't.
Yeah.
Like, should they have beat Georgia last year? Yes. Georgia also had some people not play. And that game meant everything for Cincinnati, and it meant fucking nothing for Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So, Georgia,
Yeah.
But you think they can't recruit off of that? Hey, we made the fucking playoffs.
Cincinnati?
And not to mention, our quarterback was a Heisman finalist, because as long as he doesn't throw 30 interceptions, he's at least going to New York.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it sucks for those guys.
Yeah. Because
they're praying for
here it comes.
They're praying for one of those 4 teams that we mentioned just to drop 2.
Because what you have to, you pray for chaos if you're a Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's gotten too chaotic.
Yeah.
Now everybody's got one loss. It's like, well, if everybody's got one loss, that means your undefeated season means fucking
nothing.
Jack shit because all these people can get back in.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
It really is.
And for them, I wouldn't be shocked. Ohio State's probably going to drop another game.
I would not be shocked.
I feel like Ohio State's going to lose another game.
They're going to struggle.
I think Michigan's going to get them.
I have that feeling too.
I don't want to say that, but
I have that feeling. You have the feeling to where
with that defense,
yes, they're very gettable.
They're gettable.
They're very gettable. Penn State, if the quarterback's healthy, they may come in and get them.
Yeah, So one thing is as it starts, each game goes on and it starts clicking a little more. It's like, oh, this fucking offense is just
ridiculous.
How you gonna? I mean, the one even like looking back with the Oregon loss, kid's first year, whatever. Yep. But that you're looking at what Henderson is like. Oh, okay. So why the fuck didn't he play against Oregon that much?
Yeah,
like you barely gave him the ball.
Yeah.
And when you did, he broke.
Yes,
he was. You could see it building of like, oh,
you can tell that's one you're just like, fuck. I wish I had that one back. You could just tell.
Yeah, it was one of those and
then it felt just like, oh, we're gonna come in and get this one. You know what I mean? Like it just felt so flat. And it's like, yeah, we got this. It's like, no, not really. They came to fucking play, guys.
But I hate that of like, well, he's a freshman. We don't know how he's gonna play. Apparently, awesome is what he's gonna do.
Yeah, because give him a couple more games, guys.
Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, he was there. He's there for a reason.
You only have him for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they do that. It was like, well, true freshman. We don't know. It's like, no, you only have him for 3 years because he'll be in the NFL.
Yeah,
he'd be in the NFL next year if he was allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing like J.K. Dobbins when he was a freshman.
Yeah,
like he was having like they would just
take him out.
They would take him out and stop of like,
no,
what are we doing?
Yeah, nope. He needs.
Like, you have a frfreshman that might win the fucking Heisman, and you're just, we gotta check him down.
Yep.
Like,
It is a hard thing when you got that many weapons, I guess.
Yeah, because you gotta
share the load a little bit,
spread it out.
Yeah. God damn.
Should be interesting come December 7th.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. First week of December. When does the first playoff ranking actually come out? Didn't they bump that up a little more?
Did they?
Yeah, for ESPN to make some money.
I don't know.
That's really. I mean, everybody's like,
that's really
I can't believe they haven't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if you're you just need to be in the top 10 for the first.
Mm-hmm.
I always love that, and they say, "Well, the AP poll doesn't matter; it only matters with the CFP." It's like, well, it's pretty weird how they fucking mirror each other every year.
Yeah,
that is, and I heard McAfee talk about the weird thing about because they don't talk college football much. They said it is weird with college football because in the NFL, everything's solved on the field.
Yep,
you win, you can go. If you lose, you not.
Yeah,
but But college football it's on the field, but it's also gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
Because you won, but you only won by 20.
Yep.
And you should have won by 40.
Uh-huh.
So that's not good enough. So now you're 8th.
Yep. It's weird.
It's like...
It's weird.
It feels like games that are decided on the fact of high school, junior high, NFL. Everything is just decided on the field. College football. Now we're going to have some people in here that don't know a fucking thing. Condoleezza Rice making decisions on who's going to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, it's so wild.
I like football.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people do.
Yeah, I like football, so I'm making decisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well.
There you go.
All right, who else have we shit on today? It's been a very negative show.
It has been.
Russell Wilson fucked his finger up talking about shit.
He did.
That sucks. I mean, I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
And he is a piece of shit. You don't like to see that.
Yeah, you don't want to see him go
get
down.
that drop finger. And I guess when they did the surgery, I said it was kind of more fucked up than we thought.
Yeah.
They were thinking, hey, we can get some pins in there, maybe a week or so he'll be back. Nope.
He's
a lot more messed up in there.
It was pretty fucked
and
up.
This is kind of an important finger, too, for Sierra.
Yeah. That's my favorite finger.
I love that finger. It was a long one.
He can't cook now.
But on to the men's league.
Yeah, the old NFL.
Dude.
The Bengals shit the bed, huh?
If you could have been around me. Of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Are we? I mean,
my favorite part was the celebration. I was losing it. He got so fucking, and he was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?"
Yeah, hit the fucking
hit the flag, buddy.
Yeah, hit the flag.
Good?
That's not.
Good.
It was blowing that way.
No, man, you did not.
That was a point that none of the announcers, with all the missed kicks.
Yeah.
And it's not like they were fucking chip shots.
No, they were like 40,
they were all 40 plus.
Yeah.
Well, the first one that he hit the post on was 57 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
And that the other one was 52 or something. Mm-hmm. But you never heard one time the announcers go, "It is pretty windy here."
Yeah.
They never said that.
They were just bashing on the guys for missing. Oh, man.
To the point where yesterday Rodgers said about that interception he threw, he's like, it was really windy out, and I threw a bad ball that wasn't a tight spiral, and in the wind, that
just
shit breaks apart.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, it's...
but it was, fuck.
You had a chance. Yeah.
They
didn't play bad.
No, they're a good team.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
Solid team.
I mean, it sucks. You know, you're in the
They're gonna have to run
the AFC North.
They're gonna have to fucking run the football at some point in time.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to be able to do that because Burrow's
gonna die.
Burrow's gonna die. Number one, he's fucking stupid on the one play.
That's
fucking slide. Quit fucking taking hits.
You were 7 yards short of that first down.
You were not getting that first down. Just fucking slide. I guarantee if you slide, some dumbass is going to go after your head and you're getting a 15.
Yeah.
Just slide.
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude. You didn't learn your fucking lesson last year? I know you didn't. You got hurt in the pocket last year.
Right.
But still, save yourself. You guys are 3-2.
Yeah.
Joe, you are the reason that you guys are 3-2. Stop taking those hits, man.
And the thing is, too, like him and Jamar Chase, obviously it's the NFL, but then every game they have plays like it's fucking college.
I know.
Of like, well, how the fuck is he? Twice that game.
Yeah, I know.
Now, the one was a scramble out, and that should have probably been picked off.
Probably, yeah.
And it just snuck through there, and he got it. But the one right before halftime
was sweet.
Of like, hey, how the fuck is nobody?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, we're probably one of the fastest guys on the field.
Yeah. But then again, you look at it, it's the Packers and fuck Scotty Miller in the NFC Championship game. Yeah, I was just going to let this guy catch a 50-yard touchdown with 2 seconds left in the first fucking half.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I mean, Joe looks really good. Looks really, really good. Now, he's still kind of throwing some iffy passes sometimes, you know what I mean? He's still...
Yeah, well, like in overtime.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that was. There wasn't even...
No. It was the option route, and he broke
stopped.
out.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Even if he threw it to him, stopped, the guy was gaining a half a yard.
Yeah.
I mean...
I just, other than that, they played well. I mean...
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, it's just... it's a tough fucking division. Lamar Jackson, Jesus Christ. Threw for 350 yards in like the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, and then if you're a Colts fan of like...
you got to hate yourself. Wow, that was really deep.
That was really awesome.
Raspy. That was really raspy.
Maybe cough more. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
You got your ass beat.
Oh, man. But, it's just, wow, the Colts suck.
They're bad.
They're a bad football team.
Yeah.
The opening play goes for 75 yards, and you didn't do shit after that, guy. You gave up 19 straight points to lose?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's... Wow. I was flipping back and forth. Like the 1 o'clock games, I mean, there wasn't really anything that... I mean, obviously I was watching mostly the Bengals game and then flipping around. There wasn't anything that interesting going on.
Broncos suck.
They're bad.
They're really bad.
Yeah.
There's just nothing explosive about them.
No.
There's really not. Like, yes, we've talked, Teddy Bridgewater just does his thing.
Yep.
But there has to be some type of explosion, some type of flash.
And he can do that, but you just don't have it.
No, we don't like, our only flash is still hurt. Jerry Jeudy's still hurt. Cortland Sutton, he's just a deep ball guy.
Yeah.
He's not going to make the splashy plays. He's not, you know what I mean? He's not the quickest. He just had ACL surgery last year. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
It's just, we don't have that.
I think people that like the splashy play, everybody's like, well, you got to throw this 60-yard bomb. No, like the Colts, you can throw a 70-yard screen fucking pass.
Yes. Nobody's breaking tackles for Denver. You know what I mean? It's just, it's just frustrating. I know the first 3 teams we played were absolute dog shit. It's, I don't know.
And you're in a bad spot.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Chargers look fantastic.
What a fucking game that was.
How shitty do you feel if you're the fucking Dolphins?
Yeah.
You fucking missed so bad.
And not to say that Tua couldn't be good, but taking his play away from everything. He's not playing because he's hurt. And the biggest question was, can he survive in the NFL?
Yep.
And was injured when you drafted him.
Yeah. Yep.
Just throwing that out there.
Throwing it out there. Set aside that they missed on Herbert.
Yeah.
Set that aside.
Well, he doesn't talk much. He can't be a leader. No, that's not how fucking leadership works, but okay.
You had 4 first-round picks after you missed on Herbert.
Yeah.
And you didn't try to move up to take one of the 5 quarterbacks that were drafted this year.
Yeah.
Because your team pieces are not bad.
And this comes back to, why the fuck did you cut Kyle Van Noy?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
He's good for the locker room.
Yes.
You kind of need him.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand what you're doing.
I don't either. Why do you cut Fitzpatrick? You used him as a closer.
Yeah.
Why would you not keep him? That's just that shit like that doesn't make any sense to me.
This is bad franchises.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're just, and that, because that bothers me being a Bengals fan of, because that's a bad franchise.
Mm-hmm.
But it's exciting when they win. Like they're never going to win a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. But I like to get some wins.
Yeah.
Like at least, let me care for the first half of the season.
Compete a little bit. Yeah, it's just, the Chiefs.
Fucking Dolphins are bad. Like there's never, like the Texans were supposed to, be the worst team in the league this year. But it's like, I'll tell you, obviously they've got to win.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the 40 to fucking nothing they got drummed a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of their games they've fucking led.
Yeah, they've competed.
And since Tua went out, and not to say it's a Tua thing, but that just happens to be when this started.
Yeah.
They're not even, there is not a point of a Dolphins game where you think, I think they can win.
They threw a bubble screen in the end zone.
Yeah.
Yes, the NFL team threw a bubble screen in the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me give you some help. We think this NFL guy over there can't tackle. Okay.
Okay. There you go.
I feel like he can.
I feel like he can probably very well tackle. Especially when you throw a high ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I get a couple more seconds.
Let me tip this to myself. Oh, you're just going to dive at my legs and knock me down? Fuck.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. They're bad. They're really bad. I think the Jaguars get their first win this weekend against them.
Be an interesting game. Boy, do they need it.
Yeah, God, they need it.
If they fucking win.
The Jaguars?
Yeah. And Urban's running across the field.
Somebody's got a finger his butt.
Nope. This is for him to do to try to win back some. If he just finger guns it in the air, bang, bang. I think that would, everybody would laugh and be like, fuck, man, at least he gets it.
He gets it. Oh, man. How good are the Bills?
Too good. I don't know what's going on with the fucking Chiefs.
Yeah. Their defense sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just assume they'll figure it out and they'll be around. But then again, you can't. Not every team can do it.
No.
But when you rush forward, can just drop fucking 7.
Yep. When you can play that too high safety look.
Good luck.
And make them keep snapping the ball.
Well, that's because that's the same thing we talked about with Iowa of we're just going to drop back here because you guys are so explosive. We don't think you can dink and dunk that you're going to try to push it down the field.
Exactly.
And you're going to get fucked.
Yep.
Because we're really good back here.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Bills. Josh Allen.
Yeah. Man.
I mean, you think about that 3 years ago, this guy fucking sucks. It's like, I might, he's got
to be an MVP talk about. I mean,
100%.
He's fantastic. He's playing fantastic right now.
Fucking hose.
Yeah.
And a big arm. But
I knew what you meant.
But also, here's a 60-yard. Hey, I'll just fucking jump over this guy.
Yeah, I needed 4th down. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's good.
They're a good fucking team.
Yeah, they are a good team.
There's so many really good teams right now.
There are, and it's fun. God, the NFL is so fun. So fun. The AFC is wide the fuck open.
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs are still going to be the Chiefs. They're going to
figure it out.
Yeah, they're going to, they're still the fucking Chiefs. They'll be fine. Then you throw in the Chargers and you throw in the Bills. Then the Steelers are kind of then you throw in the Ravens.
Yeah.
The Bengals are going to shake some shit up. The Browns are going to shake some shit up. You know what I mean? It's just wow.
Because what the Bengals are is, as far as the Browns and Ravens, the Bengals they're not going to make the playoffs.
No,
there's an outside chance.
They're going
to ruin the Browns season, or they're going to ruin one of those two teams. The Bengals are going to fucking knock them off, and it's going to hurt.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're the scary team right now because they're not playing for nothing.
Yeah.
The Browns know that they got to win now.
Yeah.
Because they're not keeping everybody.
No, and I everybody's saying that Odell Beckham once traded again.
Yeah.
And it's like he never said that.
No, he never said that.
Why does everybody fucking do that?
Because
he doesn't look happy.
Because they think he's a drama queen and he's just going to bitch.
It's like all the drama shit is shit that you guys started.
Yeah.
Well, he's always bitching and moaning, always wants to. He's only played for 2 fucking teams.
Yeah.
His whole career.
He
played for the Giants, and they traded him to fucking Cleveland.
Yeah.
And he has been nothing but good in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I mean, he got hurt last year, but but nothing like, I want to be a Brown. I want to win here.
Yeah.
I like Baker.
There's not.
Their problem right now is Landry's not there.
Yeah. And they're using him incorrectly right now.
Yeah.
Landry goes down. Now my number one target now has to be Odell. Stop running him on deep routes all the time. Let him do other things. Yeah. Let him do other things. You want to throw your play action out there and run it with your tight ends? That's fine. Have him out there too.
Because if you didn't notice, he's really good at running routes.
Yeah, that's kind of what he does. Yes, he's really good at running deep routes, and that's great. But your whole thing is play action, which is 10 yards, 15 yards.
Right.
Let him. Nobody's catching him going across the fucking field.
Yeah.
Let him do that. It's just I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. And let him go be a receiver. Just don't let him be a fucking decoy.
Back to the Bengals game. Fucking Devontae Adams, man.
How's he always open?
Always. And they actually showed a little bit like him getting off the line of scrimmage. It's like you can't get your hands on him.
Nope.
And he has you beat within 3 steps of like
always open.
And then you throw in the fact, his quarterback's also Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I know.
Of like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, some team's getting really good next year.
How
when
bad are
both
the Packers are going to be
up somewhere?
How bad are the Packers going to be next year?
Well, and then listening to Aaron Rodgers Tuesday when he was talking about that interception, he didn't throw a tight spiral and it kind of broke up and it gets picked off. And he says, well, I was trying to throw it high into his outside, kind of a jump up back shoulder to Devontae, and it just didn't come out right. It's like, and when he's saying that, this is where I'm trying to put it.
Yeah.
It's 45 yards down the fucking field into the wind. And he's like, that's a throw that I make.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, then you think about it, it's like, but he does that shit.
Exactly.
Like that one that he hit, Devontae deep on, that was perfect. Like in stride, over the shoulder,
Yeah.
And it just happened that the safety dove and could catch his fucking foot.
Yeah. So good.
When he ends up in fucking Pittsburgh next year, him and Devontae.
Oh, my goodness. Wouldn't that be so weird?
I think it'd be awesome.
It would be awesome.
It would be on a team that can, like, he goes there, their offense is instantly fucking crazy stupid. Oh, and you have Najee Harris.
Yeah.
That works out.
Yeah.
And your defense is good.
Yeah, exactly. If
and would take it and go win a Super Bowl and then just a big fuck you to the Packers of like, why would you not try to win with us?
I hope that they join together and go.
Their defense is so fucking bad.
Oh, my God.
And not obviously a Bengals fan, but again, like those guys just fucking running it. The Bengals receivers dropped a lot of fucking passes that were wide open.
Yeah. My problem with it is you haven't tried to, and I know I've said this already, it didn't seem like you did the interview process.
Right.
It seemed like, okay, you fired Pettin and you just took whoever LaFleur wanted. you didn't actually do the interview process.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have had some pretty decent applicants. Yeah. You took the guy he knew from the time he was in Washington.
Right.
And if you go back to the guy's track record, he wasn't any good.
Ever.
He wasn't any good.
In college either.
No.
His defense was terrible.
Terrible. So that's on the Packers.
Yeah.
That one, again, you can go back to one, that's you don't have an owner. That's part of your problem.
That's a problem.
That's part of your problem. And two, you kind of just letting the coach just do, and that's fine. Okay, the guy's kind of earned it a little bit, but when it's something of a coordinator spot, you probably want to take some more applications other than just your buddy.
Right.
That's just my thoughts on it. I mean, I don't like it's fine. Okay, you want to hire your buddies, the guys try to get, that's fine. But this is your job, and you have a team that's gone to the NFC Championship 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And because of your defense, you haven't made it to the ship. Probably take that position a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
Kind
of important. Well, it's an offensive game now. Yeah, but you're still going to be able to, when you need to stop somebody, you have to be able to stop somebody.
And they have a piece at every position.
Yeah.
They have decent pass rush. You have an outstanding corner, and you have a really good safety in Adrian Amos. You have pieces there. You're just not getting the fucking job done because you're not good at your job. That's just what I don't like about it.
It's a shame. Hopefully it ends up like Peyton Manning where you go somewhere else and he gets another one, because it's a shame to only have one.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I mean, like a lot of people never get any.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love the way this is going, where teams are popping up and beating Kansas City.
Yeah.
And just a while ago, it was like, fucking, he might win 10.
Yeah.
Like, he might not win 2.
No, he may not win 2.
Because it's the fucking NFL.
Yes. And again, we saw it with the Rams and the Patriots. They gave them a blueprint of what to do.
Yeah.
You saw the Chargers be able to do it, and you just watched the Bills do the exact same fucking thing.
We're going to stay back.
Yep.
And keep everybody in front of us.
And tackle.
And we're going to push the pocket inside, but not run by you.
Mm-hmm. We're going to make you go backwards, not side to side.
You're not coming out of here.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, how impressive was it that they were playing 8 guys? They were rotating in 8 guys on the defensive line.
Yeah.
The Bills were.
And here's going to be, it's going to sound really bad. At the end of it, fuck, Justin Herbert's going to be better than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can just, like, Patrick Mahomes is a fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see that Justin Herbert's a fucking dude.
He's getting it. I mean,
like,
now.
it's like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also 6'6".
Yes.
He's the prototype.
Yeah.
Kind of that. He's 6'6". He's like, people don't think he's big.
He's
and then it's like,
huge.
he's fucking massive.
He's massive. He's a massive dude.
Cam Newton big.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, and he can run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and if you want to tackle me along, you want to give me one of these hits around this.
Yeah.
I'm going to run you over if you don't let me go out of bounds.
Exactly. And again, Andy Reid runs a really, really good offense, but there is tricky deception. There's not obvious deception.
Yeah.
Your deception is the way that you motion and the way you guys have on the line of scrimmage lined up. If you're playing 2 high safeties, motion all the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Motion all the fuck you want. Now, with the way the Chargers are running, where they're doing the play action, the obvious tricky stuff where you have to flow one way.
Right.
That's the difference.
Well, and the difference, too, with Kansas City right now.
There's no run game.
He's just a pass extension of run. No, it's not.
Nope.
You still have to run the fucking, I don't care if you run for 80 yards.
Mm-hmm. You still have to run the ball.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. You have to have your backs.
If I do a play fake, they have to assume that we might run it.
Yeah. Your backs, okay, now Edwards-Helaire's hurt, whatever.
Right.
But before that, when you have him and then the Williams guy, they should be getting 10 to 12 carries apiece.
Yeah.
Just to keep everybody honest.
Yeah. That was I think it was Bill Parcells. His number was 55. That's the amount of runs and completed passes combined. If you get 55 and over, you're probably going to win that game.
Yeah.
And you start looking at it of like, that's hey, you got 31 completions, but you only ran the ball 12 times. You lost the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good, you got to have 20 some runs in there.
Yep.
You just have to.
Mm-hmm.
But that and the Andy Reid thing too is I like his offensive stuff. But what's happening to him this year, because he always does some goofy shit.
Yeah.
Last couple years, they've went for touchdowns. Mm-hmm. Now they're incompletions.
Uh-huh.
And now your goofy little plays
look stupid.
Well, they look stupid, but they're also killing your drive.
Yeah.
You see it in college all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're marching down the field, especially when it's like a lower level against a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're having success. Hey, let's run a reverse and lose 12 fucking yards, and now we have to punt.
Let's go to the Wildcat where there's only one thing to do out of the Wildcat. What?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it makes a good point. Makes a real good point.
Also, the next person to die will be Justin Fields.
Yeah.
He gets murdered a lot.
He does. He really does.
I think he's a dude, though. Seems like it. Seems like everybody respects him in Chicago as far as the players go.
Yes.
But boy, he takes some shots.
I really kind of feel bad for him. He takes some shots, but the fact that he's going to learn a whole new offense next year already in his second year.
100%.
You know what I mean? It sucks for him.
Or maybe you just hire the guy that they let call the plays now.
Yeah.
Well, he's calling the plays, but he gets my approval. Oh, so you're that fucking little petty bitch that needs...
Yeah, you got to listen to me.
He called a good game and we won, but I'm still the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
You're a douchebag.
And I've been against... You know my feeling on this.
Mm-hmm.
NFL, if you're the head coach, you should not be calling fucking plays. There's too much shit going on.
Yeah.
You have enough money to hire somebody that can call your fucking plays.
Exactly.
Do your job.
Yep. No, I 100% agree.
Well, we have to hire a guy to tell us when to take timeouts. That's your fucking job.
Exactly. Analytical
Clock
guy.
management
is you.
And fourth down calls is your decision.
Yeah.
What to run on 3rd and 7 is the fucking offense. The guy makes $2 million a year. Let him fucking do it.
Exactly.
It's his job.
Oh, man.
Hate that shit.
Again, bad organizations, man.
Well, he's an offensive guru. Well, when you took the play calling away, the offense got better.
Yeah.
1 yard of play the last time you were fucking calling your offense. You averaged 1 yard per fucking play.
Yeah. My favorite stat was that Justin Fields' kick was longer than their total yards.
Yeah.
When they played the Browns.
That's the, also, Motor City Dan Campbell cried at the podium after losing.
I know he did.
Can't have it. This is fucking NFL, man.
Yeah.
And you're with Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to happen a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of what Detroit's known for is to lead the game the whole fucking game and get beat in the end.
The only thing I like about it is
he cares, obviously.
You know, whether it's corny or not, you're still earning that trust of those guys when they're going to want, you know what I mean? I agree with what you're saying.
I like Dan Campbell. I really do. And I think he's going to be okay. It's just Detroit.
Just Detroit.
But everybody's like, well, but he cares. It's like, it's the NFL. They all fucking care.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what they care about, because if you keep losing games like that, if you care about the paycheck, you're not going to get it anymore.
Exactly.
So they all care. Yeah. Who gives a shit what their motivation? It's for the love of the game, man. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, you're losing, buddy.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A lot of guys in the NFL don't even like football. They just happen to be really good at it.
Yeah. Yeah. You ready to make some picks?
Let's make some picks.
I've been
this shit up.
I've been ready for a little bit. I've been scouting which ones I want to give you.
Have you?
Yeah. I'm kind of a dick.
I haven't even looked at the fucking lineups yet. I don't know who's playing who. Fucking go, phone. Work faster.
Mm-hmm.
Damn technology.
It never works when you need it to.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and throw one out.
I want to give you Colts and Texans.
Fucking knew you were gonna, because that's where I was gonna go with you.
Texans are getting +10.
I'm gonna take
this one sucks.
I'm gonna take the Colts. T.Y. Hilton's coming back.
Okay.
So I think they're gonna get it, and I think something's gonna Colts -10.
Colts -10.
That's a terrible fucking pick.
It is, but I don't.
But then again, it's a terrible pick if you take the Texans +10.
It is.
That's a shitty game.
It is. Oh my god.
Hey, fuck you. Dolphins -3 at the Jaguars.
I knew that was coming next. Oh. Dolphins -3?
Yeah.
Let's go Jaguars.
I feel like that one has a high probability of pushing.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be a hook in that one.
Yep.
For it to go either way.
Okay. let's go with. Oh, this one's tough. Let's go Arizona, Cleveland. Cleveland's the favorite because it's in Cleveland.
Yeah, basically it's a toss-up.
Pretty
what
much.
They're saying.
So they got Cleveland -3.
This is probably the wrong thing, but I'm going to roll with the Cardinals +3.
Okay.
Even though it's kind of with what the Ravens did, the Cleveland's getting into that. It's still early, but it's like, hey man, this is kind of you can't drop a couple in a row.
Yes. Yep.
It just sucks that you end up playing the Chargers. I mean, there's some brutal schedules out there when you look at we're playing against the NFC West and the AFC. Okay. Mm-hmm. Feel like we got fucked here. All right, let's give you. Who can I screw you over with? I get Chiefs -6.5 at football team.
Football team.
That's an all right pick. It's an okay pick.
The Chiefs. Oh, they don't never cover when I pick them. So see if it works for my favor. Got Washington at +6.5. Your game, I'm going to give you Dallas at New England. Dallas at -3.5.
I'm taking Dallas. I think
They're
Dallas is a
rolling.
good team.
Mm-hmm. They're rolling.
I don't know
right
what
now.
the Patriots are.
Me either. Okay.
The Las Vegas Raiders +3.5 at the Denver Broncos. Because this is a weird one.
This is a weird one.
Like Raiders,
everybody always fucking wins when something happens to their head coach.
Because this is the
always
Denver should win this game.
Yes.
But then again, the Raiders might blow them the fuck out.
They might.
Going, hey, we all hated that piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to play well because it's a special teams coach now.
Yeah.
And everybody loves the special teams coach.
Oh, man. This one's tough. Let's go. I'm going Raiders.
Yeah.
The +3.5, right?
I think that's where I would go. Yeah. Yeah.
One is.
Because anything, I feel like it's a field goal game.
Yeah.
So you're good either way.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Let's give you one here. Let's go Seattle at Pittsburgh, -4.5.
I'm going to go Pittsburgh -4.5 because I don't know what the Seahawks have been shit all year. Plus now you don't have your main piece of shit.
So the Steelers at -4.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, let's give you LA Chargers +3 at the Baltimore Ravens.
This one's tough too. Obviously, we just saw what both of those teams did Sunday. Yeah. I don't see Baltimore losing in Baltimore.
It's one of those things of I think LA's the better team, but Baltimore just always finds a way.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens -3. Okay, I'll give you your last one here. Let's go with tomorrow night's game. No, I switch it up.
Don't do that.
Switch it up. I'll wait for Sunday. Okay, here we go. Let's go Vikings at Panthers. The Vikings are getting the favorite by 1. Vikings -1.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Vikings. I rolled with them last year a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take them because when you thought Kirk Cousins and Zimmer were gonna get in a fist fight after the game,
it was just
that looked awesome.
It did,
and you could tell that other coach thought that was a fucking fight.
You did,
even though it was clearly a celebration.
Clearly.
But the other coach was like, well, I know these guys got some fucking bad blood.
Yeah.
We just won a game. Is he going to hit him?
You like that? All right, give me my last one.
All right. Let's give you... Man, I don't know where to go on this one because there's some weird ones here, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just give you Bengals at Lions. Bengals are -3.5.
Now, old Bengals, this is one where they could drop.
Right.
Because, you know what I mean? Coming off a lot.
But then again, like all their wins are like last second field goals.
I know.
So that 3.5.
Yes, it's a tricky one.
I think the Bengals are going to win that game, but that 3.5 is a fucking bad number.
I'm still going Bengals. Still going Bengals. Still going Bengals at minus 3.5. Now I'll probably fucking lose this one. They probably kick a field goal to win it.
The Bengals win that way, and that's how Detroit loses.
I know.
So that 3.5 number is just
the bitch.
Here's the one I don't understand. The 4.5.
Yeah.
With
the 4.5 or the 5.5.
The 4.5 with the Packers and the Bears. Though. Yeah. It feels like that's a weird number. Feels like that should be like 6.5.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a touchdown.
It seems like a weird. I mean, it feels like a low number.
Yeah.
Of like, but then again, the Packers defense. Justin Fields is doing some stuff. You're winning some games, but he hadn't had a game yet.
Yeah.
I mean, he hadn't fucked up enough for you to lose, but he also hasn't, ripped off anything big. I mean, he's thrown a touchdown, but
yeah, who knows? I think Aaron Rodgers doesn't lose to the Bears, so
not very often.
Not very often. That's just me.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that because on the Packers, we'll talk a little Aaron Rodgers here with the Aaron Rodgers Tuesday doing the book club thing now. For 2 years now, I've been mentioning books on this fucking show. So obviously he listens and fucking took that over. And for you always laughing and not wanting to talk about my book choice.
Sorry.
I feel like we lost out. Because me and Aaron are basically the same human.
I think so.
People would respect.
Yeah.
My books are a little murdery.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't know.
His are a little more.
I don't think they would probably like your choices.
A little more inner peace is kind of his choices.
Yeah, I don't think that your choices of books.
Yeah.
Probably not.
But I will say, because I have listened to one this last week that is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And it's not a murder. Well, it kind of is a murder book, but not.
Yeah, not yours.
Yeah. Well, no, because it's a military book.
Oh, okay.
It's called Sea Stories.
Okay.
And it's by Admiral William McRaven.
Okay.
He's the admiral. Remember the Make Your Bed speech?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically called Sea Stories just because, just telling old war stories.
Yeah.
And it basically goes, it's a little bit when he's a kid, he tells his story. Like the beginning is a little slow because it's kid stuff. And then it gets into, because he was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
So it goes through buds, which is, always fun to hear about that
those,
shit. I'm like, well, but then his whole career, the fucking shit he was responsible for. Because he was the commander of all of Special Forces. So he was in charge of the SEALs for a long time. And then it was the SEALs and the Rangers and the Marine Force Recon and stuff. But his planning and because he had to pitch to the president to do these things. Let's see. He was involved in capturing Saddam Hussein.
Okay.
He oversaw Captain Phillips.
Nice.
He made the pitch and the plan for bin Laden.
Okay.
Of was like, so you fucking like everything that's happened. You had your finger in.
Yeah.
Like, not unlike Urban Meyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Just fingers in everything.
Fingers in everything.
But it was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And, and then there's stories in between of just like other shit that he did that was really cool. Of like,
that's cool.
That's fucking, I mean, now, it's war stories and there's injuries and deaths and stuff like that. But it's like 37 years as a Navy SEAL, like,
gotta seen some shit.
He's done some
lot.
Shit. I mean,
for sure.
It's one of those ones that like, I mean, most of my books are serial killer type stuff, but this one was like, man, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, man, I wish I wasn't so heavy that I could have joined the military, but they wouldn't take me.
So you're going to have to lose a lot of weight. Okay. I've watched the movie Stripes. Can I get in?
It's one of those things like, I'm going to Buds.
Yeah.
Sir, you can't. Like, I'm not going to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't finish. Like, we need you to dive, not float.
Yeah. On top of the water.
You're going to put some neoprene on me?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to get underwater, sir. Hey, put a better weight belt on him. Can't get him down. And taking measurements if you get in the underwater, like that SEAL delivery vehicle or whatever. It looks like a fucking torpedo.
You have
there's
own.
like 6 of them in there. It's like, It's like going to Cedar Point. Hey, sir, you're too big. You can't. You can't ride this roller coaster.
Randy's got to have his own. He's got to have his own torpedo boat. It's just me and your boys.
This is, damn it. Yeah. I wanted to get in the fight.
Oh, God.
But yeah, it's really good fucking stories. Yeah. I mean, because it makes you like listening to it. Because the cool thing too is obviously it's an audio book and he reads it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to hear a story like that by some voiceover guy reading it, like him reading it, because you can tell like he's actually living it in his head of the conversations having and stuff like that. And then like they just talk about like you watch Captain Phillips movie.
Yep.
The whole fucking thing of like, yeah, we got 3 snipers on the back of the fucking, aircraft carrier or whatever the fuck it was. Everything's bobbing and they all have to line up and shoot at the same fucking time through these portholes, hit these guys. Of like, what the, who, and you just want to say, oh, these people fucking exist.
Yeah. And just watching sniper stuff and you have to account for the wind.
Yeah.
How the hell is that
in the middle of the ocean?
Yes. You don't know what
we're
the wind
going
is
up and down. And that little fucking boat's going up and down and side to side of like.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But they just, like when they do those raids and stuff, it's like, we just came in on some choppers. 25 guys got out of here, went in, killed everybody, and 30 minutes later we're back in and fucking gone. Like,
nope.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know how you do it.
It's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Wild.
But yeah, if you listen to a book, I know you won't.
Yeah, you're right.
You're anti.
Not anti. I just don't want to.
Which is weird because you're an educator. But
don't say anything.
I've never read a book.
Yeah.
I do remember that because you never get into books like when you're in school. Yep. Like it's kind of a later in life thing. And whatever English class or whatever that you're always doing book reports in high school. Mm-hmm. I don't know which one it was. But my move, and she had to know, is you go to the library, you pick a book, you present the book, and then you read it, and then you have to do a book report on it. So I'd pick a book and not read it, read the back cover. But then we're like, she would ask a question like, have you read this? It's really good. And she'll go, no, I haven't read that one. Well, then you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'll write the report on anything I want.
Yeah.
It's just like, we're just wanting you to do it. We know nobody's reading these fucking books, but if I'm asking you if you've read it and you tell me no, there's no fucking chance I'm doing that.
Hell no.
Yeah. Well, we're into books, so it's probably time. I haven't said anything really fucking bad.
Okay.
Usually that's what we do to end it, but I got nothing.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, let's just end it.
All righty. Whiteside!